Hey everyone, talking about Oud Violet by Mancera. This has notes of bergamot, spices, and fresh herbs in the opening. In the mid, violet, patchouli leaves, and subtle oud, as they call it. And in the base, vetiver, amber, and white musk. So when I see oud, as I've mentioned a lot of times, I'm not looking forward to it. I usually think it's going to be a little bit too animalic and kind of pungent for me. I was a little bit doubtful of the claim that this was subtle oud, especially because oud is literally in the title, but it actually is. So this opens with an almost like tennis ball type scent to me, but in a fun way. It's like the green side of the bergamot is sort of tart and just has this like fresh feel to it. The herbs add some nice aromatics, but they don't get too sharp or bitter green or anything like that. The violet is there from the beginning. The oud is there from the beginning, but to me it really smells more like leather and suede type of smell rather than the typical oud smell, which is fine with me. And even then, it's a very like clean, like fancy bag type of leather. I really don't get any animalic side or dirtiness from the oud or what I would basically consider the leather. But the patchouli does bother me a little bit here. It's not like full on hippie shop patchouli or anything like that, but it is enough that if you don't like patchouli, I wouldn't recommend trying this. You don't have to love it, but if you're like me and you usually actively dislike it, this isn't one of those ones where it just kind of blends into the base or something like that. Like, it's fairly noticeable. And this is definitely unisex overall. There are times when it leans a little bit masculine earlier on, more in like a typical cologne type of way, but then by the dry down, it's more, I wouldn't say feminine, but definitely very, very unisex. So overall, I think anybody could wear this. It smells pretty, elegant and nice and smooth. Nothing like, shocking level, like, oh my God, I can't believe how suave this is, but enough so that this could work for a wide variety of occasions. You can get this for as low as about $75 or $80 for a 4 ounce, which is more than 100 ml, even in terms of milliliter sizes, at FragranceNet. I'll put a link to that in the description, and also one where you could get a sample if you want to try it. But I recommend this for people who like leather, patchouli, and violet. And yeah, I know there's not actually a leather accord in here, but that's certainly what I'm getting out of it. I think that you don't have to like most of the other notes in here that much. They're not present enough, and bergamot's in everything, so that doesn't even really count for that to make or break anything for you. But yep, if you like, say for example, if you've tried Narciso Rodriguez, for him, that kind of violet and patchouli type of vibe, that's sort of what I'm getting here as well. But yeah, I think very fair for the price and completely decent quality. Nothing mind blowing, but worth trying if you like the notes in it.